There are cars you notice, and then there are cars that alter gravity itself. The 2026 BMW X9 doesn't just pull up to the curb. It displaces the air around it. A silhouette so deliberate, so viciously composed, it feels like time slows to let you look. From the moment it enters your sightline, you sense that this isn't transportation, it's declaration. Somewhere between art and animal, monarch and machine, the X9 stands, still and sovereign, daring the world to catch its breath. This isn't evolution. It's ignition. Midnight graphite wraps its surface like polished storm, metal, dark, reflective, infinite. A shimmer of gold outlines every critical edge, running like veins of electricity over armor. Those accents don't shout, they hum, like the glow of a crown under cathedral light. The air slides over its chiseled panels, as if afraid to linger too long. The grille broad, unapologetic, monolithic draws the gaze like the entrance to an ancient temple of movement. Angled headlamps pierce through shadow. Eyes of a mechanical predator poised in eternal focus. At the rear, quad exhausts rest inside a sculpted diffuser framed in gold. Symbols of both luxury and latent violence. But here's the turn: every empire hides a sanctuary within its walls. Step inside, and the brutality softens into grace. The doors close with the hush of a vault-sealing destiny. You're surrounded by blue, the kind of blue found in glacial depths and royal fabrics. It isn't softness, it's serenity by design. Quilted seats hold you as if the car already knows your pulse. The steering wheel reflects decades of lineage, yet feels impossibly light, crafted not for turning, but for commanding. A seamless digital horizon spans the dash. Glass meeting glass, information transformed into choreography. Touch the surface, and the X9 listens. Speak, and it responds. Its intelligence anticipates, curates, calculates, obeys. The cabin scent, a subtle invent of crafted leather, ozone, and faint wood, feels almost deliberate. A signature written in air. Ambient lighting glows faintly beneath chrome arcs, following the rhythm of your movements like a living pulse beneath skin. The silence is intoxicating. Not the absence of sound, but the presence of calm so dense, you can hear yourself times being asterisk. You haven't even started the engine, and already the world outside feels small. Then it moves. The ignition is less a start than a command sequence. The V8 hybrid awakens with a low resonance, an earth note, a predator's sigh before it hunts. 735 horsepower surge through all four wheels like controlled lightning. Torque arrives not gradually but immediately, a tidal shift beneath your spine. Every acceleration tears through distance, as though the car despises hesitation. And yet, it never loses composure. It's fury in a tuxedo. Every motion synced, balanced, regal. Cornering feels unreal. The X9 doesn't fight physics, it debates it, and wins. Adaptive dampers read the road like braille, while the suspension adjusts in milliseconds, keeping mass in check like a conductor holding silence at the edge of crescendo. The steering light, surgical, delivers feedback that feels like thought itself. For an SUV of formidable size, it dances, glides, and lunges with a grace that disrespects its dimensions. You feel weight, but never consequence, and that's when it strikes you. This car doesn't want to impress you, it wants to redefine what you believe possible. You sense it in the way the cabin remains untouched by turmoil, even as you push closer to its limits. The glass doesn't tremble. The leather doesn't flinch. The world outside blurs into irrelevance. And suddenly, you're not driving a vehicle, you're piloting inevitability. The X9 isn't merely fast, it's precise in how it chooses to display power. Like a monarch who doesn't need to shout to prove command. Every surge, every quiet return to stillness, reminds you that strength times without control times is noise, and BMW has engineered silence as its loudest statement. Yet for all its technology, all its conquering posture, there's something ancient beneath the polish. A lineage of design devotion that no algorithm can replicate. You feel the ghost of craftsmanship, those invisible fingerprints left by engineers who don't build cars, but launch ideas into motion. The X9 carries that weight of heritage, that sense that every bolt and contour exists because it could be no other way. Inside, time slows. The blue leather and chrome accents catch the city lights, transforming ordinary moments into ceremony. The console glows faintly, a cathedral nave lit for midnight prayer. Each control responds with the precision of ritual. You begin to realize this isn't a vehicle meant simply for arrival. It's meant for time's presence. Asterisk. Wherever it goes, environment bends. Valets stand straighter. Conversations pause. Cameras turn without asking. And yet, when the X9 sits still, there's peace in its mass. A quiet arrogance. The kind possessed only by things that know they cannot be ignored. Even parked under fluorescent light, it feels like thunder waiting politely at the door. BMW calls it the X9. The world might call it a super SUV. But the truth is simpler. This is the manifestation of what happens when power is given patience. When performance chooses elegance over exhibition. When a brand that has conquered roads decides to build its own summit. The 2026 BMW X9 isn't about arriving first. It's about arriving as the event itself. And long after it's gone, when the echoes of its passing fade and the air resets to normal, one thought remains. The road didn't change, you did.